But Cindy is here to tell us about how important all this is. Commissioner Walker.
Y'all been moving me back there. I tell you what, you just fill my heart up. You're awesome. My presentation's a little different. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Call me gullible, but I still believe in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I still believe that when you hold it near and dear, you're willing to walk the talk in thought and deed. I still believe that diversity is beautiful, that equal rights means everybody, and that our freedom is a precious thing. It's what we sailed the seas for. It's what we fought wars for. It's what we paced the floors of that hot and sweaty Philadelphia State House for. And I may not know much, but I do know this, that no one group holds a monopoly on our flag, our freedoms, or our family values. The U.S. Constitution is not to be taken lightly, nor is it a weapon to be bandied about for the benefit of a few. Discrimination is still discrimination, no matter how many flags you wrap around it, and no one has a private stake on patriotism or on God. Last time I heard, it was liberty and justice for all. Shame and belittlement never built a thing but distrust and disharmony. And that's all they got. But I got you, and you, and you. And we've got each other. And we've got a long history of fighting the good fight, like we saw in those videos. Who brought the 40-hour work week, the minimum wage law, Family Medical Leave Act, workers' compensation, Social Security, Operation Head Start, the Women's Suffrage Amendment, Civil Rights Act of 1964, the GI Bill, just to mention a few. Who brought that? Democrats brought that. Who signed into law Health Insurance Reform Act, the Economic Recovery Act, Cash for Clunkers, Hate Crimes Prevention, the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act, Children's Health Insurance legislation, Student Aid and Fiscal Responsibility Act, just to name a few. That's our Democratic president, Barack Obama, did that. And that was in what you might call a hostile work environment. Who built a new DSS, Social Services building, during a recession and in an election year? And went on to name it after one of the finest fellows to walk the earth, Mr. Howard Dean. Who lowered county debt by 40%? Who kept the tax rate in the 25% lowest bracket of the state? Who supported more at 4, and who established an award-winning recycling program soon to hit 1 million pounds? So here we are. No coward soul is mine, as Miss Bronte said. Our brave ones have stepped up to serve. And make no mistake, it takes true bravery. It's either that or insanity. So now we all need to do what good Dems do. We need to roll up our sleeves and cook. No, we need to roll up our sleeves, dig deep in our pockets and purses, because it doesn't just take guts to run to represent, it takes cold, hard cash. And while you're getting those checkbooks out, I'm going to tell you something that I just recently realized. 1 minute, I'm basking in the sun, preening my feathers of accomplishment, reveling in my lame duckedness, and thinking of all the calm and peace and quiet I'm going to have paddling around in my little pond of work and family life. I might even take a vacation. Then Mary Hardball calls. And the next minute I'm sitting at my computer laying out voter registration cards and doing a little data entry and thinking about our next Democratic Party email. I'm kidding, Mary. And I'm beginning to think the only way is to earn your way out. It's either that or a pine box. And even then I think some Dems still kick a little ash. We do all the things we do because we're Democrats, and we are not defined by our political party. Our political party is defined by us, by our behavior, our collective tenets, and our consistent message of liberty and justice for all. I want my children to know that they are free to pick their partners, their professions, and their political parties, as long as it starts with a D. And that our family, and our party, and our country, we hold these truths to be self-evident. That all men are created equal, they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm Cindy Walker, and I'm proud to be a Democrat.